Welcome back. Another exciting episode. Not the last one where we organized everything, but this is my first episode of the day for me, so that all kind of blends together, the fight and then getting things together. We got injured because we didn't see the arrows in our inventory, and they got one, the dying last robber got a lucky shot off and hit us in the thigh. Minor puncture? I don't know how minor that is. It's dropped our maximum carrying weight from 300 pounds to only 236 pounds. Let's see. Point, my thigh was supposed to be well protected, but I guess it wasn't, as well as against edge, if that was an edge arrow. So that just shows that even though you're dark green, that doesn't mean you're invulnerable. I've been acting as though I'm invulnerable, but yeah, that's just not the case. My ideal situation was going to be to find tracks for these robbers and hopefully see them at a fair distance and be able to get an arrow into each of them before they closed, and then drop the bow, grab the masterwork spear, and kill them at melee range before they killed me. But it didn't quite work out that way. Now, when I did see them in the boat, I could have gone around and tried to recreate what my original intent was, and that might have worked. And but what's done is done. That's water under the bridge. I posted on UnReal World forums and asked, was this cheesy? Was this an exploit? And so far, one guy said, oh, he tries to do this. And the other guy said, it's an exploit if you sort of manufactured it by using an AI, using a deficiency in the AI to get them in this position. But if you come across them and they're in the water and you're in a boat, you know, that's just bad luck for them. And that's kind of how I approach this. So there you go. What we're going to do now, we've got to try to turn this quest in. If we notice on our way back that this is no longer an active quest, we might turn around. I don't know. We'll decide that when it happens. In order to give it a really good faith try, we're going to get our speed up to 6 kilometers an hour. We're going to see if we can get it to 7. With our injury, we might still be able to. I don't know. So we're going to be traveling very light. We're going to leave a lot of things behind. We're going to leave them, you know, not right by the shore where any passerby in a boat can see them. Leave them in the deep forest, and hopefully they'll be here when we get back. I'm role-playing a bit there. I don't think hiding them in the forest makes any difference from actual likelihood of them being taken, but from a role-playing perspective, it certainly makes sense that you would want to hide a cache in the forest. Although I don't normally do that. Like, I leave things in cellars and I've got a whole bunch of stuff in my cabin back home. I don't have it in the nearby forest hidden, surrounded by trees. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we can almost carry everything, you know, except for our food and the punt, but that's not going to let us travel as quickly as we want to. So the next few minutes is going to be a little bit boring as I decide what to bring with and what to leave behind. And here we go. And remember 63, By day 6 of the 3rd week, we really have to be headed back because we have some, and even that will be cutting it somewhat tight, but the bare leather is soaking over here and it's not going to wait for us. So, okay. We also have a hazel grouse skin, and we'll try to get to that after we turn in the quest. I'm not stopping to do that. I'm not stopping to eat. I'm not stopping to drink. I'm not stopping to take a leak. I'm just, the only slight delay is right now, and that's while I stash this stuff behind. Right in here looks perfect. Okay. Northern spears, I mean, this is like the equivalent of the spear I'm looking for. It's just for a different culture. So I don't know, do I have to go to their territory and take this quest against my own people? I don't really want to do that, if that's the only legitimate way of, not that I approve of robbers among my own people, but I'll let the other people deal with their problems. That's not my problem. Okay, we can drop clubs. Let's just drop everything first. Oops. Yes, cancel. Drop everything. Okay. That only gets us to 6 kilometers an hour. I suppose said I wasn't gonna. This is only what, 5 minutes it takes to take off my clothes? I'd say roughly. Okay. We can get it to 7. No. We have to have the punt with us. No. Okay. What are the essentials? Bare bones minimum that I'm willing to travel with. They had a bit of food on them, so that'll be helpful. Still at 7, but will we be after we pick up the punt? Jeez. Okay, if we drop everything but the punt, just out of curiosity, we can get to 7. Crosshawk around. But it's only going to eat raw meat that I leave behind, and I don't have any of that. Maybe just raw bird meat, I'm not sure. Okay, what if I don't bring the punt? Can I get across the map without crossing any water? If I just take a detour here and there. I mean, this looks like a very straight run to me. It might be just getting out of where I am that needs a punt. Let's see. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I can't really see. Okay, so that's, I guess, what I'm going to do. Take the punt to here and leave it there. Drop stuff here. Okay, this is making a lot of sense. I'm happy with it. I know it's all futile though, because they're going to cancel the quest on me on my way back, but that's okay. Stop asking me to pick plants for harvest. Okay, drop the punt. I don't care about the turnips at this point. Something comes and eats them, so be it. Stop asking me about those. I don't think I'm going to sell these. They didn't weigh anything though. No. 1.6 pounds. It's the javelins. I'm not selling these. Well, not selling those. Not selling all of these. I don't need to use the broadsword. Okay, that gets us 7 kilometers an hour. Pick up the broadsword. No. Okay. Once we drop the punt. No. Hunt. Okay, we've labeled this. Drop stuff here after killing Owl Tribe robbers. And I know where it is. It's just a little west of the river. If I pop up in the center of it. But I won't. I'll pop up. Well, actually, I don't want to pop up right on top of it. Let's pop up there. Okay. Did we bring a paddle? Please tell me we did. Yes. Okay. Punt. Wheeled. Actually, we forgot to factor in the paddle because we're leaving that behind too. So we could have brought another javelin. Okay, this is good. We're in the pine mire, so we should be able to just drop right down on top of it. Rest up. We're doing 7 clicks. Hunt is here. And we're ready to cover some ground. Okay. There's an elk. I don't think it's out of our way to go after this elk. I'd like to elk was here and northeast of here, I think. Yeah, that's all we're going to do with that. Still got the quest open. Okay, can we get through here up here or not? Boy, I sure hope so, but we shouldn't have gone after that elk. A wolf. Or 3 wolves. Okay. So this is when you don't attack a wolf pack. But they've put me in well, they've teleported me on top of this tree, right? And that's not allowed. So I have to do that for starters. Okay, now I think I'm wedged in nice and securely. Or is, oh no, I'm not. hopefully wolves don't have the internet and haven't heard about what I did to their cousins. Okay, so that is how you deal with wolves when you don't have the right equipment for the job. So I hope you can see they went their way, I went my way, and I can zoom out without you saying, well, you cheated, you teleported away. Well, no, I just walked away and they didn't follow me. So we'll get over into this next biome. And yeah. Okay, the quest is still active apparently. And we need to mainly head west, and we need to go through here. Now I'm really salty that I got injured, because those wolves, quest is still active. There's a Nurp and there's an elk. What, 5 northeast of here roughly? It seems like crossing this little, very narrow, what's the word for that? Actually, well, anyway, we'll see. As long as I go west on every turn, I haven't, yeah, so that was right. That was the way to go. Can't believe I'm blanking on what that quest is still active. But don't worry, I've already resigned to the fact that it's going to go inactive just as I show up into town. Okay, it's the westernmost of those 2 settlements. Another Nurp. Nurp 5 northwest of here. I can see where I'm going. I'm just showing you that the quest is still active. southwest. Come on, we can do this. Where the hell is he? He's vanished again. Wait, that's the one I'm looking for, right? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of, from a role-playing sense, I'm glad I got an injury. Because if I came back unscathed and I'm just like, oh yeah, I just killed all the robbers, no problem, dude. 100 squirrel hides? Wow. How about just a masterwork Kamalei spear? Is that 100 squirrel hides? You are welcome, champion. I'm gonna go grab some coffee, so we'll call it there. I'm really glad I was able to turn that quest in. I'll see you next time.